Let us bring in former acting Attorney General Matt Whitaker. Matt, great to have you as always. Reminding everyone that this is still an impeachment inquiry hearing and not yet a full-blown impeachment hearing. What were your takeaways from yesterday?
Yeah, well, I guess to your point earlier there, it was very contentious, and obviously we're living in two different worlds. If you look at how the Democrats on the committee versus the Republicans. But, I actually thought that the case was laid out, fairly succinctly. I mean, even though, the House's procedures make it a little chopped up. But, the witnesses, I thought, did a really good job. And, I think, obviously, this is the first step, and they got to not only convince the American people of moving on to an actual impeachment, but also they need to convince 218 members of the House that that's appropriate. So there's still obviously a lot of evidence to be presented, I think, along the way here.
Right. So after the impeachment inquiry hearing, James Comer issued 3 subpoenas for personal and business records of Hunter and James Biden, their financial records. Sounds like a pretty important piece of all of this. So will they have to comply with those subpoenas? And if so, what sort of information can be gleaned from them?
Yeah. Well, that's really where the rubber's going to meet the road. There has been some resistance to the House issuing subpoenas, and I know some of the subpoenas that have gone out previously have not been answered. But, ultimately, there needs to be some teeth to those subpoenas, and that's going to be the Department of Justice being willing to hold people accountable like they did Peter Navarro and Steve Bannon. And I don't know if this Department of Justice will help the House do their job. So we're going to have to see if there's cooperation. If there's not, then that should be an issue in and of itself.
Agreed. But it also does raise, from an optics perspective, should James Comer hold another one of these hearings until he gets those documents, which, let's admit, he is entitled to them. They will show more connections. But it does raise that optics questions. But nevertheless, none of that matters to Democrats, who are just so myopically focused that Joe Biden did absolutely nothing wrong. Let's take a listen to some of them from yesterday.
This is an embarrassment. An embarrassment to the time and people of this country.
As a former director of emergency management, I know a disaster when I see one.
I will tell you what the president has been guilty of. He has unfortunately been guilty of loving his child unconditionally, and that is the only evidence that they have brought forward.
Matt, how do Democrats reconcile this guilty until proven innocent approach to Trump, and I might add, one of their own senators, Bob Menendez, with this absolute refusal to acknowledge anything bad when it comes to Joe Biden?
Well, exactly, Todd. And they're also, I feel like I'm watching American history now in reverse, because during the 2 Trump impeachments, these same arguments were told by Republicans. And, it's that world we live in now. And unfortunately, the left is very easy, along with their, allies in the media, to try to use the legal process and try to use impeachment and try to use indictments to, convict people before any trial ever happens or before any evidence is heard. And then when the rules are flipped on them, obviously they don't apply and they howl bloody murder. So this is par for the course.
Right. Well, this is the first step in a new phase. It's still an inquiry, but impeachment is now attached to the president's name. Matt, got to leave it there. Thank you for waking up with us this morning. We appreciate it.
No problem. Great to see you guys.
Great to see you too.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.